Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Sabrina Register. Today we're in Seattle at the Northwest African American Museum. And joining me right now is Jessica Jones, who is with City Club. Yes. Thanks so much for coming on the program. It's always nice to see you.
Thanks for having me here. It's great to be here.
You bet. For those who don't know, what is City Club?
So City Club is a diverse network of individuals and organizations, and we work to advance the knowledge, trust, connection, and action of those in our community.
City Club has been proud to host the Jefferson Awards. So some people are familiar with Jefferson Awards, get some exposure, but for those who don't know much about it, tell us how it got started.
Sure, it started in 1972 actually by Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis as the Nobel Prize for Public Service in our country. So Washington State has been participating since 1976.
And who is a Jefferson Award winner? I mean, is there sort of a profile? Can it be, right. I mean, are you seeing it all over the place in terms of ages and what people are doing to better their community?
Really a wide variety, everyone from your grandmother next door to the girl next door to a veteran coming back and serving their community. So we're really looking for the unsung heroes in our community, the people doing good work, making a huge impact that we don't know about, the people who need celebrating.
So if someone is sitting at home watching this and they're like, oh wow, my neighbor is, I think is an unsung hero, but I don't know if they really fit the criteria. Is there a particular criteria you have to follow, or is it really someone who you think is doing a world of good?
Well, we do have some criteria on our website. So that's seattlecityclub.org/Jefferson Awards, and you can see all about the process and the specific judging criteria. But it really is about those folks making an impact in our community, doing good, and it could be on any type of service that they're doing.
So the person has to be nominated first, right. And that takes place, and all the information's on your website, but you've got a deadline for that. So the first thing is people really need to get those nominations in.
Now through February 10th only, so you can mail them, we have an electronic form, you can fax them. All the information is there on the website, but yes, we encourage you to nominate many people, any and all of those unsung heroes that you can think of.
Panel of judges selects the winners?
That's right. So there's a panel of local judges that will select the 5 Washington State winners. Those 5 winners will actually have their stories aired and profile on Evening Magazine.
Fantastic.
And then online voting opens, and the people of Washington get to choose the national nominee. So that national nominee will go on to the awards in DC in April. And it's really fun to note, actually our national nominee last year won the National Jefferson Award. And
wow.
we have a great track record of winning in Washington
Can you tell us
State.
a little bit about that person?
Sure, her name is Megan Johnson. She's 17 years old, very exciting, has been making blankets, bringing them to people in hospitals that are suffering from illnesses, has written a whole series of children's books for youth that are going through traumatic illness experiences on how best to cope with their process. Has done a lot with local Shriners. Really an amazing girl. I could go on and on and on.
So a teenager won.
A teenager, very inspiring. And her fellow winners were a wide variety of ages and work, and all very, very inspiring. It's an opportunity for good news, I think, is the exciting thing.
The judges select 5, so it's out of the 5 when the online voting begins, and then
Correct.
One national nominee is selected.
Right. And that national nominee is announced and revealed at our breakfast in April. It's a very fun time, actually. The reaction of the winner last year was well worth attending the breakfast. She was very excited.
So this is something that's been going on for several years now. Why do you think it's so important to continue this tradition of hosting the Jefferson Awards?
Sure. As I said, it's an opportunity for good news. And so often we're not hearing about the good work that our community members are doing to help each other. So I think carving out a time and a place and an opportunity to celebrate those unsung heroes and to celebrate the good work that we're doing for each other in our community can never be a bad thing.
You think there are a lot of unsung heroes in our community?
Oh, absolutely. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. And I want to hear about all of them. So I encourage everyone to really think about everyone they can and nominate them all.
So as you said before, the most important thing is to head to the website and make sure you get that nomination in, because once that's closed, that is
closed. Of course, they can always do it next year, but we want them to get it this year. So between now and February 10th, and that's seattlecityclub.org/Jefferson Awards.
Jessica Jones with City Club. Thanks so much for coming on the program and telling us about Jefferson Awards. Thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. Headline news at the top and bottom of the hour. Hope you can stay with us.